It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
Will Smith and Chris Rock are both well-known names in the entertainment world and have collaborated on a variety of projects together throughout the course of their careers. They both have terrific sense of humor and have made important strides in the comic and entertainment industries. The onstage conflict between Will and Chris happened live on March 27, 2022, at the 94th Annual Academy Awards ceremony, when the Saturday Night Live alum made a silly joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Rock made a comment about how Jada's shaved head reminded him of Demi Moore's in the 1997 film G.I. Jane. Jada, on the other hand, has made public her lengthy battle with alopecia, an autoimmune condition that damages hair follicles and can cause thinning and hair loss. She was clearly offended by Chris's remark, rolling her eyes as he defended the joke while she sat there. Then, Will entered the stage to slap the guy. The guy remained silent for almost 1 year and says nothing after the incident, but he chose the bigger stage to reply. So he used his most recent stand-up special to viciously smash Smith. In his comedy show Chris Rock Selective Outrage, Rock didn't hold back from making fun of the 2022 Best Actor Oscar winner, including the time the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star punched him in the face. In addition to this, he discussed the cheating allegations that were made involving Will Smith and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith in the year 2020. He jokingly said that, "We've all been cheated on. Everybody in here been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. She hurt him way more than he hurt me." He referred to Will as Suge Smith as he finished his set, making reference to the CEO of Death Row Records, who is currently behind bars and was given a 28-year prison term in 2018 for manslaughter. Some weeks after the incident at the Oscars, Smith uploaded a heartfelt video to YouTube in which he profusely apologized to Rock for punching him on stage.
Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
He also posted a written statement on Instagram in which he apologized for his behavior. After the comedy show, a source close to Smith told Entertainment Tonight that he is upset that Rock mentioned the slap, despite the fact that Rock apologized to him for the incident in an emotional video that was uploaded to YouTube shortly after it happened. The source further said that he didn't watch it, but he had people tell him what Chris said. It's everywhere when you look online and on social media, so Will and Jada have seen comments about it. The source also revealed that Will apologized to Chris and would like for Chris to let it go. Will has worked on himself and he is banned by the Oscars for 10 years. He feels like that's enough and wants Chris to move on so that he and everyone else can too. Will is also upset that Netflix was part of this and thinks Chris insulting Jada again is below the belt. He is upset that Netflix gave Chris the platform to share these messages and thinks it's distasteful. In June, on an edition of Red Table Talk, Jada brought up the infamous Oscar slap incident, saying that she hopes her husband and Rock can mend their differences, have a conversation, and get back together. On the other hand, now that Rock has, for the first time in a meaningful way, directly addressed the Oscar slap that he received, he is prepared to put the incident in the past and move on. In addition to Smith's displeasure, many others have voiced disapproval of his method of retaliation on social media. One user on Twitter said, "I'm over Chris Rock. I would have had more respect for him if he had either slapped Will Smith right back in the moment or fully forgiven him. Instead, he saved up his victimhood for a whole year just so he could let loose during a Netflix special. What a little you-know-what." Don't you think he is right? It is vital to keep in mind that everyone has the right to voice their thoughts. However, it is equally necessary to be polite and cognizant of how our words and actions may influence others. Will has been expelled from the Academy for a decade because of the slap. The previous year's winners usually hand down their trophies to the next year's winners, but he won't have that privilege. The Academy stated in an open letter that the board has decided for a period of 10 years from April 8, 2022, Mr. Smith shall not be permitted to attend any Academy events or programs in person or virtually, including but not limited to the Academy Awards. Smith's first major TV interview following the Chris Rock slap was on November 28 with Trevor Noah of The Daily Show. Smith called what he did a horrific decision and said that he doesn't want the other individuals involved in making emancipation to suffer because of his actions. Smith explained that that was a horrific night, as you can imagine. There's many nuances and complexities to it. But at the end of the day, I lost it, you know? I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody's going through. He claimed to be going through some kind of trouble that evening. It doesn't excuse his rudeness, though. And he thinks the thing that hurts him the most is that he caused other people to go through what he went through. He understands what they mean by saying, hurt people, hurt people. Well, there you have it. Do you think Chris Rock went too far with that bit? Or do you believe he acted in a way that would have helped his career as a comedian? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled so that you don't miss out on the latest celebrity news.